Oh my god, they got stuck to my finger. That was embarrassing. Hey, what's up hot stuff? It's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating a look from one of my favorite artists to follow on Instagram, Cait Marks. I kind of feel like I'm in a makeup rut, and one of the best things to do to improve your skills is to recreate the work of other artists who inspire you. If you watch this video and end up thinking to yourself, hey, that was pretty good stuff, then consider subscribing to my channel. It is totally free, and it would make my day. I chose this pinky look that she did with the Venus XL palette from Creme because I don't really wear a lot of pink, and I just wanted to kind of do something different. So I don't actually have the Creme palette. I don't have any Creme products, but I made this happen with my Norvina palette, my Modern Renaissance palette, and the Alchemist palette, which I use like all the time. Alright, let's do it. So I already did my eyebrows and my foundation because that's what she has on in the beginning of the video.
So first I'm just going to go in with the shade Blank Canvas and a fluffy blending brush. This one is a MAC 224. I'm just going to sort of prime my lid with that. I think the first color that I'm going to go in with today is going to be this one here called Scallop.
Okay,
and
so like a light
it's just
pink
a pretty
color.
Light pink, and I'm really just gonna
same wavelength
start buffing it just above my crease.
Okay, you need to pause for a second.
Out.
Nope. I'm still on step one. Oh, did I prime? I didn't even prime my fucking eyes. Okay, so we're gonna do that first. Okay, now we're gonna go back with the. I'm using base from the Norvina palette, and then for the pink color, I'm gonna be using Love. So like, you don't really need the exact products that someone has in a video in order to recreate their look. You just gotta get creative. If you saw my last recreation from last week, you know, I got real creative. So she's kind of like bringing it out. My eyes don't work like that. Like, you see the way my face is set up.
I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here, which is called Ethereal, and the same brush. And I just want to get a little bit of a shimmer here. So I'm just going to blend that in. So next I'm going to take the shade Triumph, which is this one here.
I got that. I got that. It's no problem. It's no problem. I'm just finishing up this pink. Why do I keep choosing these tutorials by these people with humongous beautiful eyes that I don't have? Girl, I can't. My anatomy. I think I'm just going to use Vermeer from the Modern Renaissance palette. It's not pinky at all, but it's hopefully not too intense.
And the same brush, and this time I'm going to focus it just right here and then through my natural crease.
So her wing is a lot more intense.
I'm really excited about this palette.
Like, I'm trying to adapt this to my face shape. Probably could have like brought my eyebrows out a little further. I think the closest color to the one that she's using is Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette. So I'm just gonna do what she's doing. She's really building
another
up.
blending brush. This one is a MAC 217, and a bit more of the shade Triumph. I'm going to take that onto the lower lid.
I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm so about it.
And then taking a little bit of the shade Scallop again.
Okay, we're gonna stop right there. So I think I'm just like really bad at makeup. I'm also gonna mix it a little bit with Venetian Red because it looks a little bit deeper than Love Letter, what she's doing. I'm gonna be using my beauty blender to like clean up that eye shape.
Again, I'm going to soften that and bring it down a little bit.
Okay, so I already brought it down way too much. So I'm taking Vermeer again, which is way too beige. I'm just accentuating the eye bags is what we're doing. It just looks so good on her. How does she do it? This is confusing. Okay, what the fuck? She just goes so fast. Oh, this is just difficult. So far it's looking like every other red eye look that I do. Where's the pink?
And make sure this is all connected and blended and winged out. Now I'm taking an even tinier blending brush. This one is a MAC 221, and I'm going to take the shade Passion here, which is a really nice, bright, hot pink one.
No.
And I'm going to take the shade Passion.
Ooh, I don't got that.
A really nice, bright, hot pink.
I don't got that. Let me check my collection. Oh, okay, I do have a hot pink. So I just got my Ultimate Brights palette. Probably gonna mix these two colors to match the one that she's using.
And I'm really just gonna focus that right here. I'm just sort of doing circular motions on the outer corner and bringing it up a little bit because I'm going to do a pretty intense wing.
That is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm just using this top hot pink because I think it's kind of perfect. Okay, circular motion Samantha. Wow, I have like no room here. This is like, she's got like a mansion and I've got like a studio apartment in terms of like lid space, and this is difficult. So I'm actually gonna take this big brush and some of that light base color that we used in the beginning to kind of try to bring this back a little bit because, ooh, I blended like I had a mansion on my face and I don't have a mansion on my face. It is what it is. Okay, so she said she's getting, I don't know what the color was called, but it looked kind of like a taupe-ish type of color. So I'm going to use Bone Fresco from the Modern Renaissance palette. Alright, so
that and put that just on the lid, very lightly.
Doesn't look very light.
And blend that into the pink here.
Blend that into the pink.
So now it's going to look something like this.
So that's a little bit darker. So I'm going to go with Volatile from the Norvina palette. Yep. That's it. That's the one. We did the grayish color and we blended it into the pink. Which I'm going to add a little bit more pink because more pink. Which I'm just tapping on to kind of get that crazy pigmentation that she's got going.
Before I keep building, I want to take some of my highlight palette. This is the Opals
which is
highlight palette,
basically the Alchemist palette.
This color here, which is pink. This is just a pencil brush, and I'm just going to go over that to really brighten it.
These brands just really be making the same shit. And Anastasia has the Moonchild palette. And it's just all the same. Okay, so I'm just taking pink. Okay, this pencil brush technique is not working for me. So I'm going to use my finger. I feel like I want it to be more glittery though.
Blend the edges.
Blend that shit, girl.
Make that really nice and soft.
Soft. I don't think she said she added any color.
And then I'm going to take my 221 and the shade here, which is Botticelli.
Okay.
It's a very pretty deep purple.
Okay. I can't say that I... I think the closest I have to that is Passion from the Norvina palette. Well, with me anyway, because I have about 2% of my total makeup here at school right now. Botticelli. And what is she using?
It's a very pretty deep purple, and I'm going to start really darkening this part up now.
I'm all about that. I'm into that. I wish I had that color.
So now that I'm starting to deepen it up, I want to just put my wing liner down so I know where exactly I want to keep darkening that.
So she said she's laying down her wing to get that mapped out for some reason. These are super uneven.
Big wing going a bit more up than out.
Okay.
So I'm just going to leave the outline because I'm going to be filling that in later. But now that I know where exactly my wing is going to be, I'm going to take my MAC 221 again and some more of the shade Botticelli and really deepen up the crease right here where it meets the wing.
So since mine is not coming out dark like hers is, I'm just putting some black over the purple.
And then taking my big fluffy brush again, this was the original blending brush I used. This is a MAC 224. I'm going to take the shade Pink from my Opals palette and highlight my brow bone.
Okay. So she went back with that passion color, so I'm going back with the red, but I'm also taking some of that hot pink because I feel like I keep losing that pink. And I'm going to darken that up one more time. Okay, and then she highlighted her brow bone with the pink again, the holographic pink.
And then I'm going to take a pencil brush again and a bit more of the shade Botticelli, and I really just want to blend this down into the wing.
Blend it down into the wing. That's what I was doing. We're just birds of a feather.
And then I'm going to take what's remaining and deepen up my lower lid.
I would do the same. I would do the exact same.
Before I fill in my liner, I'm just going to take a little bit of my Diamond Dew. This is the shade Paris. And I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny little bit of extra shimmer just on the inner part of the lid.
That.
So I'm just going to take it on my pinky.
I don't got that. And she darkened up the lower lid a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm like totally... I'm just putting some liquid highlight on my eye instead of whatever she's putting because I don't have that. And then I'm going to put the pink over it to give it that pink shimmer. While this is still wet, I'm going to go back with the pink thing. And possibly Wild Child from the Norvina palette because we're just working with what we've got, you know? Ooh. That was rough. Those are my wings. Looking a little funky, but that's okay. What did she do next? Lip liner?
And I'm just going to line my lower waterline.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
So then taking my Opals highlight palette again and a clean pencil brush, I'm just going to take a bit more of the shade Pink and blend that just on my lower lash line in the inner corner into this other shade. Then I'm just going to take a tiny bit of gold, which is the middle one here.
I don't even know if I have a gold highlight in general. Well, yeah, I'm going to use Summer from the Norvina palette, which is just straight up gold, but I'm not going to use that much.
And really just focus that right here. Okay. So now I'm going to put my mascara on. Today I'm going to use my Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit. It is new and I am in love with it.
So I actually have that mascara, but I haven't opened it yet, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use Roller Lash instead, also by Benefit.
I want to do a really intense contour today, so I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette.
I am not the best at contouring. I am just going to blend it out with this brush.
Blush in the shade Bella Bonini, and it's so pretty. I'm going to take this and just a big fluffy powder brush that all over my
This is the blush I have,
area,
so that's what I'm going to use.
Focusing on the outer and upper cheekbone area, and a little bit on the tip of my nose.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
And then finally I'm going to highlight. So taking my Opals palette again, and then I'm going to take a bit of the shade Peach and my finger, and I'm just going to dot just down the bridge of my nose, and the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow.
Oh my god, I feel so cute and Valentine's-y. Okay, and then her Cupid's bow. I'm just taking a peachy highlight on top of the pink, not too much, and down the center of my nose like she did. I feel like the sunlight is blowing out the colors and not really showing their, you know, true essence.
For lashes, I'm going to be doing the Faux Mink lashes by Rouge and Rogue, and these ones are in the style Slayer.
I'm dying to try those lashes. They look gorgeous. The lashes I have are not faux mink, they're real mink, which I don't endorse. Not only were they bought secondhand, they were given to me as a gift. So I don't use them often, but they are gorgeous. But I don't condone the purchase of real mink lashes.
Okay, so lashes are on. I'm obsessed.
Me
love
too,
it.
girl.
This is probably like my favorite pair of lashes from Rouge and Rogue. Anyway, this is my first lip option for this look. I'm going to be going out later today, so I'm definitely going to be doing this one because I'm going to be eating and drinking and whatever. It's much easier for me to keep intact because I'm a very messy eater. So yeah.
Me too, girl. I might make a like false lashes video for dummies because I know I'm a dummy when it comes to false lashes, so I'm sure it would be appreciated. It's not easy.
So yeah, this is my first look, but how I would ideally like to wear it is with the shade Raven.
So this is NYX's, it's just, I don't know, normal ass lipstick in Bruised. And I'm gonna line my lips first. Okay, go off. Which I don't normally do, but since this is not a liquid lipstick, and I'm filling it in a little bit so that the lipstick stays on longer.
I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this palette. I
don't need to hear all that. I'm just gonna finish the lip and then we're gonna close out this video. That's pretty much it. So I just wanted to mention really quickly, so I know my last video was a little bit different for my channel, but I wanted to kind of start this series of mini casts, like mini podcasts, so that I can explore more miscellaneous topics in a somewhat longer format. If you enjoy BoJack Horseman or television, or you just want to hear my thoughts on the latest season, please go check that video out and give it a like if you enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed hanging out with me today. Feel free to follow me on Instagram too. My link is in the description below, and I'll also put my handle somewhere here. I am going to continue to try to push my makeup skills this month by posting a new look every day for the month of October. So if you want to follow that journey, then follow me on Instagram. That is all for today. I'm going to go eat so many gummy bears that it goes to my thighs and then I explode. Later! Why is life like this? Life's like this. Avril Lavigne really was, like, ahead of her time. She knew what the fuck she was talking about.